Welcome back to Main Street Living. We all know that it's easier to control what we put in our bodies if we make our own food at home. And as somebody with special dietary needs, that's especially true for me.
Oh, absolutely. But cooking at home can also seem difficult, even complicated if it's not part of your everyday routine. So, Nina Monique is here to show us how to make a healthy home cooked meal and how it can be easy and fun. Nina, welcome.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me. This is great. Happy to be here.
Love it. All right. From the look behind you, it looks like you are a certified chef, but you're not. You have a career that has nothing to do with food. So, tell me a little bit about that and recipe makeovers, where that came from.
Absolutely. Honestly, I started cooking at a very young age. I was cooking with my family in the kitchen as young as 5. And the older I got, I really loved watching Food Network and Cooking Channel and Julia Child's PBS and things like that. So I would watch these classically trained chefs, and would I was blown away and I wanted to do what they did. So I started trying those recipes at home. So I went ahead and took a couple of my favorite Food Network chef recipes and did my own remix on them, and I cooked for my family, and the rest is history. Like, I've been addicted to cooking ever since. It's absolutely one of my biggest passions, and I love to share. I love to share my love of cooking.
I love that. I absolutely love it. And it's so clear that you love it. And so, what would you say the goal of Recipe Remix is?
You know what? I would say Recipe Remix has 3 goals. One is affordability, right? Everyone doesn't always have the budget to buy all of the best cuts of meats and things like that. So when I cook Recipe Remix, I keep that in mind. Affordability is key. Inflation is real. And I like to make cheap eats that also taste delicious. And the second component to that, and the second goal, is creativity. You have to be creative at least a little bit if you're taking leftovers and remixing them into something new, which is something I like to do to stretch the buck. And that goes hand in hand with affordability. And the third goal of Recipe Remix is to have fun. I never enter the kitchen without music on, without a playlist, with an intention. It makes the food taste better, and it makes the memories just last longer.
I love it. All right. And you kind of combined all of those things with the baby food carrot cupcakes. We saw them. You said it was a family recipe. So, are most of the recipes that you feature passed down from your family?
Oh, kind of. So the baby food carrot cake, the cake itself is something that my grandma makes still to this day, every year for the holidays, and I just remixed it and put it in the cupcake tin. And the frosting that goes on top of that is a cream cheese frosting that I was making as a kid with my mom. So I guess the answer to that is yes. Almost every one of my recipes has some type of tie-in with my childhood memories. I get recipes from that. Even college memories. Some of the junk food I was eating in college, I'll sometimes remix and come up with new recipes. So uh, for the most part, most of my recipes are tied to childhood memories and music as well. Like I said, I never cook without music on. So a certain song might bring up a certain recipe in my head or give me a certain feeling from a time in my childhood, and I just work from there.
It's so inspiring what you do and how you do it. It's so much fun. How do you come up with the remixes that make the recipes healthier or easier?
That's a great question. And I like to say, instead of using the word healthy, I like to say
Mm.
healthy-ish, like healthy light. It's not always going to be healthy or approved by someone who's on a diet, but if you're just trying to tweak some things and you're in it from the long haul, healthy-ish is what I do. So normally I think of like my guilty pleasures. So for me, I know I'm from Southern California. For me, it's Taco Bell. Not everybody approves, but sometimes that's just what I want to eat. And instead of going to Taco Bell or eating that type of food, I'll remix it and come up with healthy-ish options. So for me, I've been looking a little bit more into vegan options. So I have vegan meat substitutes that I'll bring into the Taco Bell recipes and remix a bunch of different entrees, and that's been great. Also, I go to a lot of local restaurants, food trucks, taco shops. I love to shop local. And then I take some of those inspirations and bring it into the kitchen, just figure out a way to make it easier, more accessible, and something that I can make for my family over and over.
I love it. All right. Someone sees this and they say, yes, I can be just like her. I'm going to start at home. Maybe 1 or 2 tips. What are your go-to tips that you would tell those folks who want to start?
If you're wanting to be a home chef, 2 things it's got to be quick, it's got to be easy. If not, we'll just order out, right? So in order for it to be quick and easy, you need the right tools. And for me, a couple of the tools that I refuse to get in the kitchen without, number 1 is my air fryer. Air fryer is a number 1 game changer for home cooks. Definitely start there. Number 2, utensils. You can see here I have an accumulation of utensils, and box graters, knives. You need the right tools if you're cutting. You don't need anything fancy. And also you need a playlist. Like I said, go in the crates, get some of your favorite high school jams, put it on, make a memory out of your meal, throw it in the air fryer. I promise you'll be cooking every day. I promise.
You are so inspiring. You are encouraging me to find the
Yes.
right tools and to get that music going. I love it.
Yes.
So how can viewers follow you and find out more information?
Yes, so I am on all social medias, Recipe Remixx, that's 2 X's. And you can also check out my website, recipe-remix with 2 X's.com. I'm on all of them. I can't wait. Please follow me. I've got a lot more stuff in store. And I'm just so happy to be here and able to share all of this with you guys.
Well,
Follow me
Nina,
now.
we are so happy to have you as well, Nina Monique. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Up next, meet a truly amazing woman in Nevada.